Shower inspector.
Dharma, I'm gonna be late for work.
I'm sorry about that, sir, but I have a job to do.
So I'll be a little late.
You're gonna be a lot late.
Hang on, soap in my eye.
Hey, look at that, you've got a gray hair.
Where?
Not out there, in here.
Ow!
Got it! Hey, it's got a buddy.
Leave the buddy, leave the buddy.
Excuse me. I'm Rick Sanderson. I have an appointment to see Greg Montgomery.
So he's expecting you?
Yeah, I assume so. I have an appointment.
So you're not sure?
No, I was kind of making a joke.
Sir, this is a security area. There's no joking. Also, I didn't get it.
When you make an appointment, that means somebody's expecting you.
Okay, well, now you've completely changed your story, haven't you?
Is there a problem here?
No, everything's fine, Chief. Code orange, code orange.
Yeah, I'm Rick Sanderson. I went to the same law school as Greg Montgomery. I made an appointment to see him through the Alumni Association, so he is expecting me.
This is the third story he's told me.
Morning, Larry. Walter.
Hey, Greg.
Oh, Greg Montgomery?
You don't have to answer that.
I'm Rick Sanderson.
Oh, great. Come on up.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to see me, Mr. Montgomery.
Oh, please, call me Greg. My dad's Mr. Montgomery.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, cancel code orange. Resume code green.
Yeah, but the coolest thing was Mr. Montgomery let me sit in on a meeting with the legal department.
You really can call me Greg.
Right, I'm sorry. It's just how I was brought up. It's not because you're old or anything.
He's getting there. Did you tell him what I found in the shower this morning?
It didn't come up, Dharma.
So does your wife know that she's married to a legend?
Oh, sure, that part of the shower story you tell him.
I imagine he's talking about something else.
Yeah, see, every fall, the third-year law students do something to freak out the first years. So the story is Greg passed out fake campus maps at orientation. So everyone looking for constitutional law wound up at the Communication Arts Building.
They're still talking about that, huh?
Oh, it's ancient history.
Oh, no kidding. Well, anyway, I should probably get going. Thanks for dinner and everything.
Sure. Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Yeah, just don't call in the afternoon, because that's when he takes his nap.
Dharma.
I said that's when you take your nap.
Thanks again, dear. See you later.
Come on, you're not really upset, are you?
Oh, just grumpy. I'm a grumpy old guy.
I mean, you're not old. You can't tease real old guys because they yell and shake their canes at you.
I know you're teasing, but that kid out there giving me the business seriously thinks I'm an old guy.
You think maybe it's because you say things like giving me the business?
All right. That kid that was dissing me.
Dissing? Ooh, it's hammer time. Greg?
Yeah?
How long has this bronze army guy been in here? So you don't put it in Ziploc or something, it can get crusty.
I don't believe this. I've been Eisenhowered. Rick must have snuck this in through the back door when he came in here to get water.
Okay. Why?
No, when I was in law school, there was this club, and we used to play this crazy game, and apparently they still do. I'll bet he got the glory schnauzer.
Let's not jump to any conclusions.
The glory schnauzer is that little ceramic doggy lighter, and it's like the trophy, and the guy who has it is the big dog, and I had it for like 10 years.
Wow. Okay, just for the record, I married you without even knowing you were the big dog.
Well, I'm not anymore. That little punk.
Now, coming in here, taking your little glory schnauzer, giving you the business. Let's get him back!
Well, Dharma, it's not that easy. This game has very specific rules invented by very drunken law students. We have 23 hours to switch it back. We have to be invited into the victim's home, and because it's the re-Eisenhower, which is the response to the Eisenhower, I'd have to get a photo of Rick with the head in front of the Jamaican flag.
The Jamaican flag?
Yeah, not all the guys were drunk.
Sounds like a blast. Let's do it.
Well, Dharma, I used to have fun doing this when I was in law school, but I also had fun, playing the I object drinking game in moot court. I'm grown up now.
Come on, Greg. You play games, you play golf, you play tennis. Last night we played Pizza Boy at the women's prison.
I'm not going to do this.
Why?
Because I've got 2 gray hairs.
Just one now. Besides, I think it makes you look distinguished.
Sorry I'm late. I was making really good time, so I just kept going. Whatever. I hit all the green lights. You can't pass up a thing like that.
Finkelstein, it doesn't matter. You can come in late, you can come in early, you can sleep here, you can stay home. It really doesn't matter what you do.
Wow. You are a very nice man.
No, actually, I'm a bit of a bastard. But with you, my hands are tied.
Why?
Because your daughter is married to Ed Montgomery's son.
Go on.
Whoa.
Welcome, big dog. Say hello to your Glory Schnauzer recovery team.
Dharma, I thought I'd made it pretty clear that I've hung up the schnauzer.
You can't hang up a schnauzer that you don't have, Greg. Now, hear me out. Ladies. Now, Rick Sanderson lives in a 4-story apartment building on Post Street. According to reliable sources, at 6:30, Rick leaves for an hour workout at the gym. At 6:31, Marcy will approach the doorman. She's hysterical. She lost her grandmother's brooch in the bushes. At that moment, Simone will walk by and relieve the doorman of his keys.
Wait a minute. Dharma, it's not that easy to pick someone's pocket.
Simone hands the keys off to Pete. Pete and Susan enter the building. Using the stolen keys, Pete and Susan enter apartment 4C, directly above Rick's apartment. The occupants are away on their honeymoon. The woman in 4B gives it 6 months max. Pete and Susan now place the Eisenhower head into a hollowed-out panda doll, which they attach to a rope and take into the bathroom. By this time, Rick is back. He is stopped by Simone. I'm going dancing tonight with my girlfriends, and I can't decide which is sexier, my low-cut cashmere sweater or my sheer blouse. Could you help me decide? They agree she'll come to his apartment to model the outfits later. Rick looks forward to this. Rick suspects nothing as he passes the neighborhood bag lady, Ruby. Or is it Ruby? The pigeon is in the building. Now, for reasons we don't fully understand, Rick owns a large, stuffed panda.
Hang on. How do you know that?
Pete took some pictures from across the street.
Oh, Pete.
Some of those are from another case I'm working on.
Anyway, there's a knock at Rick's door. It's Susan. My water was turned off in the middle of a shower. Can I finish in your apartment? Rick shrugs. A woman in a towel is never a bad thing. Susan hides the towel, being careful not to disrupt any of Rick's possessions. She also retrieves the panda. At this point, Simone swings into action. Most likely, Rick approves. As Simone heads to the bathroom to change into outfit number 2, you, my distinguished friend, arrive as a parcel delivery man, looking handsome as a man in uniform always does.
Wait a minute. You'll recognize me.
No, he won't, because you'll be wearing my father's Oliver North mask.
What Oliver North mask?
The one he wore to the Iran-Contra protest that no one got because it looked like Dick Clark. Knock, knock. Delivery. Now, Rick might be suspicious of a delivery guy, but because he looks like Dick Clark, if he suspects anything, it would be that he's won some sort of sweepstakes.
Hang on. I wouldn't look like Dick Clark. I'd look like a guy in a mask.
The point is, you'll be disguised. You can wear what you wore last Halloween.
I'm a pirate delivery guy?
We'll find a disguise. Anyway, you occupy Rick for a moment at the door.
How?
Introduce him to your parrot. Meanwhile, Simone unrolls the towel and tacks it to the wall. On the reverse side is the flag of Jamaica.